It's Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in the mix, and as usual, it's Monday leg day, so we're going to play around with the lower half today. Let me get this remote over here. I've left it here. So we're going to play around with the lower half. We're going to have the theme of like it being an ass attack. So it doesn't mean you're just working your ass all the way through this workout. You're actually going to work the majority of it, but fingers crossed. If we do something right tomorrow, we may have a little bit of DOMs in and around this region. So let's get the party started. 10 seconds. Oh, it's working from far away. So we're playing around with Bulgarian split squats. So you want the rear foot raised and stay tall and just see how close you can get that knee to the floor. This can be your sofa, it can be a chair, it can be your partner's legs, it can be a dog, but just something that you're going to get the foot raised. All you're going to do is look to try and create a bigger range of movement as physically possible. Keep repping for the 30 seconds. Oh, it's kicking in already, man. There you go. And all you're going to do is switch the legs over. And we'll do the same again. 3, 2, 1. And we're good. I like to see the knee, feel the knee skip the floor, but I've got long legs. If you've got someone who's got shorter legs, you may not actually be able to get your knee to skip the floor. Come on, a little bit soon. That starts to burn pretty sharpish. We're going to do 4 sets of that. So we've got a nice big rest now. Got a huge rest, as a matter of fact, we've got 50 seconds. So now, obviously this is week 3. We're progressing through now. It may start to find it a little bit more challenging. So, to make it feel a little bit more challenging, if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, this exercise can be done with it just locked on the chest there, and you can look to see how close you can get that knee to the floor. So we're going to go in 10 seconds. So if you do have some dumbbells, put this on pause, go get them, make it harder. And go, go, go. Oh, it's a burner. Just leg over. Again, look to just keep that creating that big range of movement. Oh, 10 seconds. Woo, 2 down, 2 to go. That burning up after the first set, that was. So, second set in, it kicked in a little quicker. So again, take your time to recompose. You've got a big 50 seconds off. That's your halfway point. So again, always focus on keeping the chest nice and proud. What we don't want to see is in the lower phase, is my chest collapsing? Is my chest kissing my knees? Can we stay here? And then, like we spoke about a few times, you'll get a better ab workout even though you're using your legs, rather than it be a hinge and a back workout. And let's go. You know when it starts to get hard because I don't say anything. Switch those legs over. And let's go. Oh, 10 seconds. Man, I hope you guys are making the sound effects that I am. Here we are. Set 3 down, 4 to go. The 4th one's coming up. So the legs are feeling pretty jacked, pretty pumped. I just think it's amazing what you can do with just body weight. And one thing I've noticed since I've been doing this, because I've only been doing this, I haven't been doing any overtraining. So I've been doing this 5 times a week, nothing at the weekends, other than just being busy, moving around a lot in work. And I can feel myself trimming up already. As for weight loss, I haven't really lost too much weight since starting this, but I definitely feel leaner, especially in and around this midriff region. But that's just food. Let's go. Oh no, I started off the leg, I finished. Stay tall, keep looking up. I don't know what to do with my hands today, so I'm just going to lock them on my head. Switch the legs over, last split coming up. We can get rid of this bench, sofa, chair, whatever it is you've got that to raise that with the rear foot. Oh, come on. 10 seconds, get back in. Come on. Get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. That's enough of those split squats for today. But man, are they effective? And that's what we're looking for. We want something that's going to be super effective, nice and quick. We're going to go. We've got 30 seconds remaining. So what we're going to play around with next, it's going to be a reverse lunge. So we're going to stay nice and tall. What we're going to do is drop. The quads are rinsed. Drop the right leg or the left leg in first. Then we're going to switch it over the next 30 seconds. We've still got 10 seconds remaining. So reverse lunges. We're going in 5, 4, 3. So back that knee. Let's do it on all the same leg. Again, you want to make it more challenging. All you have to do is hold some form of weighted object. Does it have to be a weight if you don't have a weight? No. It could be a child. You can hold your child on your chest if you've got one. Or a dog. You can hold something. Let's just weight it up a little bit and make it a little bit more difficult. So switch the legs over, same move, but this time on the opposite leg. Go, go, go. Stay tall, stay tall. Five seconds. Last one. Shake them out. That was tough to get going just because the legs are fatigued. As soon as you're into it, it's actually not too bad. So biggest focus there, stay tall, keep the chest nice and proud. What we don't want to see, like I mentioned before, is that chest kissing the knees in the reverse lunge. So if we're going down and doing this, what that's suggesting no core activation, no ab activation whatsoever. So the tighter you can keep this brace of this tummy, the more likely it is you're going to stay upright. The more likely it is you're going to target your abs, even though you're doing your legs. I'm going again in 5 seconds. Set 2. And let's go. Remember, the biggest thing about this one is how much range of movement can you create? How close can you get the knee to the floor? And that nice big step back. Doesn't matter about how many you do. I prefer you do hardly any, but get that knee skim the floor every single time. Really target the full of the movement throughout the legs. So when you're there, it's not just like a little step here, because you're missing out on 3/4 of the movement. And if you do partial reps, I can guarantee you, by incorporating full range reps, you'll see a massive, massive change in the way the muscles feel sore. Last one. So you know it's not that hard because I'm talking all the way through it. So there's 2 down, 2 to go. So this is a great one just for activating the posterior chain. If you're someone who sits down at the desk all day, typing away like so, what happens is all this posterior chain just turns off. I've got an even better one for you coming up in 2 sets time. It's going to activate those ass cheeks, those hamstrings, and actually lower back as well. So what, 5 seconds? No, 10 seconds, sorry, still at 10-second change. And we'll go again in 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's got an extra one in. Stay tall, stay tall, stay tall. There we go, shake that out. Still feeling a bit heavy from the first round. Bulgarians, we're going again in 2, 1, just a little dip in, drive up and through, up and through. Find that rhythm. And look to keep moving throughout the whole of that 30 seconds. If you can't because the legs are burning up so much, or you've gassed out, that's cool. Stand there, take 5 seconds, then get back in. But look to do as much full range of movement exercises as physically possible. There we go. I prefer you do a larger range of movement, do that really, really well, versus it being smaller reps and not finding it that challenging, because that's the other thing, is if we do just partial reps, we'll just get ourselves in that comfort zone, and because we stay so much in that comfort zone, the body won't want to change. You've always got to have some form of progressive overload. Now if you are someone who lunges like reverse lunges like this, guess what the progression on that is? Going a little bit deeper. So that can be your thing from this workout today. Go into our last set of the reverse lunge. Just a little reverse, up and through. Up and through. Oh, he's got some extra seconds, just keep going. Now your 30 seconds has begun. This right leg's going to be jacked up on a whole new level. We've got 10 seconds. Last one. Touch him up. go already. I've got to even the legs out because I've got a little bit more of a start. There we go, so the last reverse lunges. Just remember range of movement. Stay tall, keep looking up. Ten seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So now we're going to go onto the floor. We're going to play around with an exercise that is going to be from here. You load one leg, so the leg that's going to be working is obviously the leg that's driving into the ground. So when you're there, load it up, push your hands into the ground, because that's going to allow you to get a bit more of a pump up and squeeze. And you want to pump the ass cheek. So you'll be solely working this hamstring and ass cheek. You don't have to drive it up so much that you're going super straight. Just drive it up as high as you physically can, okay? For every rep, like I said last time, as big a range of movement as physically possible. And from there, and another little tip is stay on your heels. Stay on your heels, so then you can actually drive better. Because sometimes here, it's not as strong as drive as what here is. But 10 seconds. Switch the leg over. And go. 5 seconds, guys. Whew. I have to concentrate on that one. So again, is find yourself that heel. Like I like to be slower down in the lowering phase than what I am in the push. So try and be as explosive up as you can, and then down controlled. Slow down on the downwards movement, be slow and controlled. So you're getting even more activation throughout the legs. So we've got just over 20 seconds. Let's set one down. We're going to be on to set 2 next. So again, remember, movements and focus on the form over loads and loads of reps. So we're going to go again in 5. Load that single leg up and go. 5 seconds, guys. One more big one. Hey. So 5 seconds, so we're going again. Shit, that leg up. And we're going in 2, 1, go. Oh, slow it down. 2 down, guys, 2 to go. Whew. So, what I'm going to start incorporating, and what I'd love you guys to start incorporating too, is try and give me a second pause at the top. So when you drive your heel into the ground, the foot presses the ceiling, and try and be 1, and then slowly back in, explode up. So we're going to have that pause at the top, and then slow down and control, and then explode up. About 10 seconds. Second to last set coming up, guys. We're going to be done in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to think about that. 1, 4, finishes 4 minutes. And let's go. Load it up. Drive seconds, slow down. Drive, give me a second at the top, slow down. Drive, slow down. Always remember that pause. Especially these last 2 sets, because I haven't talked about it yet. Okay. Pause, back in. Pause, back in. Pause. One more. Switch the legs up. Got 5 seconds. And go. Hands to the ground, Robbie. And again. Drive. Drive. 10 seconds, guys. Give that pause. Slow down. There we go. Final set is about to commence. So again, focus solely on the movement. Solely on the movement. Do not worry about how many reps that you're doing, okay? I feel I'm doing really, really well. I'm doing with quality versus doing loads of messy stuff. Right now, I'm pretty sweaty. My legs are feeling pumped. So that's what we're after today. We're not here to grind ourselves into the ground. We are going to get a very much bigger pump on after this set. We're going to change the timing and we're going to do tababta squat jumps, which is going to get freaking tough. There's no hiding behind that. Lock and load. Last round on each leg. And go. Pause, pause, pause. Keep getting the pause. Pause. Back in. Pause. Back in. Pause. One more. Switch the legs up and over. I think I'm winning there, right across. I'm going again in 2, 1. Pause. So we're going to pause. And again. And again. Good, beautiful. So let's not mess around. Got 4 minutes. Oh, what about you guys? I've got a bit of shaky legs. I'm going to give that 30 seconds to rest and recover. So guys, the finisher is similar, straightforward. We're going to jump for 20 seconds. We're going to rest for 10 seconds. It's 4 minutes. It's going to take us right through to the end. We're just going to jack those legs up for one more time today. Then your leg day on Monday is complete. So 20 seconds jumping. 20 seconds jumping. 10 seconds just resting. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Touch, spread, touch, spread, touch, touch. I can't even see the clock. 10 seconds. So I like to touch the floor Just a reference, because I'm going to still be squatting down quite deep when I do that. That's 1 down. Touch. Two down. Oh, that's heavy already. And let's go. Set free. Oh, come on, get back in. 3 down, 5 to go. So if you aren't doing it already, get touching the floor. You don't have to leave the ceiling. All you've got to do is leave the ground. 10 seconds. That's 4 down. It's halfway. On the good way to halfway there. Got 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. Come on, back in, back in. Go again. I've lost the jump. I'm only getting about that far off the floor now. 3 to go. Extra 60 seconds work. Let's go. Let's go. 2 more. 2 down, 2 to go. Keep that depth on the squat and leave the ground. Let's go again, come on. I'm saving it for the last round. Last 20 seconds, guys. 1 last blowout. Come on. Don't stop this time, Robbie. Don't stop. Oh, hell's teeth. That gets tough. That's it's like I describe that as the sandwich of being tough at the end, being tougher than the bottom. It's like a tough sandwich with some alright stuff in the middle. So let me know how you feel. I've got sweat dripping down my face. I hope it's done the same for you. Embrace that burn, light the legs up on fire, eat well, and let the results fall in, hey? So, other than like, leave it a love, give it a hate, give it a like, give it a love, give it a hate, and I'll be checking in with you shortly. Ciao.